Okay, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning.
It's great to be with you all. And before we begin this meeting, I'd like to take this opportunity for thanking each and every one of you for making the time. And before we begin, I would ask Louis Kidden, our Student Government Association Vice President, to offer a word of prayer to open our meeting.
Okay, Lord. Ya, Panginoon, 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 binibigyan mo ito na patuloy ko, siya pa po tuloy kayo lumipinay, alamat sa akin, yung day gamit yung meeting yung check
Amen. Okay. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, today is November 25th, 2024. Our time right now is 11:12 a.m. And we want to wish everyone who are listening in to our meeting, as well as those in attendance, a happy holidays in advance as we are nearing the season of Christmas. I shall hand this over to the secretary to do today's roll call.
Mr. President. So if you are here, please just respond to your name. SGA President Woman Choi, SGA Vice President Roy Kevin, SGA Public Relation Officer Goodwin Sil, SGA Treasurer Athena excuse.
She is asked to be excused.
Senator for Nursing Joseph Basco, Senator for Business Diago Solomon present. Senator of Education Anton Winen, Senator of Liberal Arts Meton Muller Note, absent. Senator of Diversity Melon Pen,
President.
Senator of Cops Mitoy Tepa,
Present.
Senator of Student Sports Ivan H. Caneco,
Present.
Senator of Watches Center Joel Tamay, Senator of Childhood Center Kipar Anus, Senator of Ipay Center Kaika and Ante, Senator of Residence Hall Gina Dominic, and Associate Dean of the Korean Engagement Minora.
Can you give us the results of today's roll call? How many are present, absent?
So majority of us, except for 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, whichever.
4 are absent, 1 is absent.
All right, thank you. So in accordance with Article 6, Section 6.1, we are quorum to begin today's meeting. So in regards to the first item in our agenda today, we'll have a quick look at that, and we hope you had the time to review the meeting minutes for October 11, 2024. If you didn't, please look at the screen, quickly go through it. And if what you see pleases you, you can make a motion to approve the minutes, the meeting minutes. All right, that was all of the pages for this particular meeting minutes. What say you, members of student government, regarding this motion?
Oh, I make a motion to approve.
We have a motion to approve the meeting minutes. It was carried out by Mr. Ivan Caneco, the Senator of Student Sports, and is seconded by Anton Meeting, the Senator of Education. Those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, nay? Any abstention? Motion carried. Now, if there's no other comments or questions, I just want to remind us of how we are supposed to conduct this meeting. So members are not allowed to move around or go outside, so that is the rules of order according to section 6.4. So I just want to make sure that is understood going forward. All right, so let's go to the second item in our agenda is report from me, your SGA president. And I'll try to condense it because it's very, very long. Now, there should be an item that should have been attached under that agenda. But I just want to share some of the accomplishments that the student government has been doing with the students. And before I share, I just want to remind us of a verse of the day from Joshua 1, chapter 9, which says, "Have I not commanded thee? Be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee, wheresoever thou goest." So one of the things the student leader must understand that when in times of bringing concerns and issues, we need to be courageous. We need to be brave. We need to be not afraid. For us, there is a spiritual essence of it, which is our Father in heaven. For some of you who have different belief, could be something else. So just want to let us know that some of the qualities of being a leader, we need to be courageous. Now, in terms of key accomplishment, we're very thankful that the third annual Trump retreat had a very interesting turnout and a lot of good feedbacks have been coming in. So there were 20 participants, around 20 participants within the college that and outside from the community that participated, including local embassies. So, and we also want to know that for the first time, the college or the student government correction has hosted a Halloween costume fashion show for those who were in attendance. And we'd like to apologize to those who have won, that we're still processing your prizes and it is our goal that we should get them done by the end of this week or by the end of this month. Okay, second is that, as you are already aware, there is a podcast happening, the SGA podcast, which was founded in 2001, which was under the late Dr. Irene Tafagi's administration and the SGA cohort at that time. And we're very thankful that this year it was restored or reinstated. And the first two episodes were shot. The first episode was with President Noonan, our college president, and the second episode was with yours truly, the Senator of Student Sports, Joe Lamai, board member Regent, and Dr. Elizabeth, which we discussed on our ACCT Leadership Congress meeting. And we also would like to highlight that all SGA meetings are live streamed, just to make sure that we keep our promise when we first took office of transparency and accountability, and that students are well informed of what's happening within your student government. And we also like to acknowledge the students who came with us. We had like roughly around 50 students who were part of the public account committee hearing on October last month. It was a closed door hearing that we had with the chair of that committee, Gerald Sagias from Arno, David Anito from ILUC, and our Honorable Marie Woman from Edon. Okay, I just would like to highlight some of the things that took place while I was away, 10 days for the ACCT Congress leadership. So for context, for those of you who don't know, the student region usually joins members of the Board of Regent to join what's known as the Associated College Community College Trustee Leadership Congress that happens on a biannual basis. This year, I was given the opportunity to join the chair, Catherine Rilam, and members Pino Cabo and Joel Lamay, including Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs, Elizabeth Sweetai, to attend a similar Congress in Seattle, Washington. So CMI was among 1,200 colleges that attended the event, which started from October 23rd to October 26th. Among hundreds of Congress sessions, I only attended 9 that focuses on student housing, mental health, student success, student support. Basically anything that relates to student issues and students' interests, I went to those. And we also made friends, or I also made contacts with the other student region in the United States, Now they know where the Marshall Island is. We keep in contact and try to communicate on how we can better support our colleges. Finally, we also attended a meeting in Honolulu, Hawaii, which is called ACCJC, which is in its full abbreviation, Accreditation Commission for Community and Junior Colleges at Honolulu Community College campus, which is the oldest campus in Hawaii. So why we joined that is because AGC gives CMI eligibility for Pell Grants. So they are the one who decides whether we are eligible to get Pell Grants or not. Then focuses on continuous quality improvement. So just to note, CMI don't just join other organization anyhow. They join because of significant reasons such as this. And we also want to know that in collaboration with President Newnham, he worked with his team to deliver generators to the dorms and get them installed on October 18. And we hope that it meets its purpose, which is to keep electricity functioning for dorm residents during power outages. Well, update from the board, there is none until December 2nd. But they are requiring everyone, all participatory governance committees to review and provide feedbacks on the CMI Act. Update from Executive Council, President Newnham reported that he met with various heads of department to discuss the mission and vision of the college and how participatory governance process work. And I won't read all of them, but I'll just highlight a few. And one of them is that the president expressed the significance of understanding commitment, benefits, and risk of college portfolio and announced a possible collaboration with the U.S. Embassy to discuss the development of the Ibai Distance Center. And finally, the president praised the student government at the EC meeting for using trunk or treat as an opportunity to recruit future students. From Dr. Elizabeth Sweetie, she mentioned that due to various reports of betel nut bottles and empty beer cans found around campus and claims that some students are selling drugs within the campus, to bolster the security and healthful environment of the campus, there is consideration to limit the access to the campus with carrying the CMI ID, whether you're faculty or your students or staff, to minimize this problem. And the Vice President of Business and Administrative Affairs shared that there are 2 senior levels accountant that has been hired to work with our business office team with the goal of bringing our financial records into compliance and improving the accuracy of our financial report. Okay, you will find time to read the others, but I'll get straight to the announcements. And the announcement, as we all know, President's Day was on November 17th. So the student body would like to honor our first founding father, President Amada Kabua, who served from November 17, 1979 to November 20, 1996. If for context, November 17 was also his birthday. Some of his achievements include the Compact of Free Association, the infrastructure of the capital, NTA, road, sewage, water, waste, and so on. And as well as leading our country into independence from the Congress of Micronesia in the late 70s. We also would like to thank the services of other previous presidents, like the late President Imada Kabua, President Kezaino, President Didawato, the late President Jure Lantiadagaya, President Christopher Loya, President Castin Nemra, President David Kabua, and our current 2-term president, President Hilda Haine Pincharabaliguay, for their contributions. All right, courses at CMI, according to the faculty president, she shared with me that there are 2 courses available at the college. That is Introduction to Visual Arts. It's a 3-credit class, and it's happening every Tuesday and every Thursday from this given time, 9:35 a.m. to 11 a.m. and is a regular class. Likewise for English 230, Critical Thinking in Filming, how to make films and enhancing your editing skills. That is also going to be a regular class, 3 credits from Monday and Wednesday. All right. Bear with me, I'm almost done. So the raffle ticket, as we all read, has been rescheduled and the new date has been now proposed to Thursday, December 12th, 2024. And we made note to the students leader or the club leaders that we need those books by November 30. And if they don't have those books, they need to pay it back. So here are some of the ongoing projects the student government are still working on to make sure is implemented. Number one is to look for a senator of waves, which is very important because Article 4, Section 4.1 mentioned that there needs to be every student representative from every department. So this is still in the works. And a student forum where it's a session where student asks questions and express concerns directly to the college president and the senior leadership team and their department. As well as the student leadership conference, which is the brainchild of our Dean of Student Success. We are still working on that at the moment. It's a 5-day conference that aims to bring CMI student leaders, and assuming from the past and present, to share some of their experience on how they can help students in the position of leadership. So that's all for me. SGA continues to be committed in representing students' interests and advocating for students' concern. We welcome you, or we welcome your feedback and encourage your participation. I would like to yield this time to the Dean of Student Success, since she has announcements she would like to make to the student government. I give this time to Marilyn.
Okay. Thank you, Wilmer. I don't know if you guys are aware, I think especially the dorm residents, you guys were supposed to have your car wash last Saturday. But situation happened, and this is a situation that I think we need clarification on, especially coming to Wilmer, that you need to bring it up to EC. According to Watche Club, anybody here from Watche Club? No? So Watche Club had their car wash during the holiday, that one holiday. And they have to pay for a tent and the water. And that's the first time ever that a club has ever had to pay for those. We've never charged student clubs. I have documents to prove that we don't charge student clubs. But according to emails from the people in charge of the areas, they have this feeling that students basically have a feeling that student clubs owe something to the college if they're doing fundraising stuff. So that's a concern on my end because it was never brought up to any committees, to standing committees. And it's a concern because you guys are internal stakeholders of the college that, if you had budget, you would pay for it, but you don't, that's why you're fundraising. So that's one thing. The other thing too is that the idea of having student clubs pay is, I don't know, in my opinion, is kind of just like wrong. Just because, that's you guys' opportunity to create more social life and learn how to, do something good within the club. And it's for the student body and for the students, it's not for like your personal selves. So that's one thing. The other thing, so when is your EC meeting? This week, yeah.
Wednesday. this
Wednesday.
week.
So yeah, so bring it up to EC. And I think you have to be very stern because I don't mind paying. That's the thing, I don't mind. I don't think student clubs mind, as long as it went through the correct processes to get it approved. Because there's nothing anywhere in CMI that says student clubs have to pay and then there's a fee. So if CMI wants student clubs to pay, they need to put it into a process. It needs to be legitimate. It needs to go through the correct committees. The other one is that Moody, I announced it at the General Assembly. So I'm gonna email Valen again to see what was that email all about. Cause that way, if they really are assisting with Moody, this will help out a lot of students, especially our dorm residents. So once I get that done, I'll send it to you guys and you guys distribute it. Goodwin will be creating a TikTok video and posting it on TikTok. So the more people can see it, the better. Right? Because we have a lot of students who were previous students, but they're not anymore because they have Moody. December 15th is the kids' Christmas party for the staff senate. So they asked if SGA or student leaders are willing to help out with, and you will get OT. It just won't come from SGA budget, it will come from HR budget. But I'm also asking not just SGA, any other students. If you know students that just need funding, they don't have to work or be workers. If you think you know somebody that can have like extra cash, have them join us so we can get them a stipend or something. Next Tuesday is December 3rd. Yeah? So the Taiwan president is coming. And I just received this email right now from the Foreign Affairs Office. They are requesting for students, young students, to go and to the airport and sing them for the president a welcoming song. It is at 12 p.m. So I'll arrange a bus for us to go around 11. Okay. And this is not just a request from Foreign Affairs Office. This is a personal request from the president herself. So we don't need just student leaders, we need everybody to show up. And please dress up nice, this is a president, okay? We need all the instruments we can get, so if you guys know anybody in the dorm that has youth, please have them come up. Oh, sorry. College prep night, you guys have heard of that? Okay. So the college prep night is happening, everything is happening all next week. December 4th. Okay, that's from 5 to 8 p.m. So the college prep night, we are inviting literally anybody and everybody. Okay, this is the opportunity for them to come and fix their financial aid, to apply to CMI, anything. Okay, so we're gonna be asking you guys to help out with that. Right? Again, OT. I think you guys have OT for the next couple of weeks. And then the training is gonna be happening for financial aid tomorrow, 11 a.m. and 2 o'clock. So if you guys are free at those times, please come and then we could train ourselves on how to help students fix their FSA ID and all of that. I'm pretty sure you guys already know how to do it, but if you need help with it.
Where at?
CCR2. Okay, so the college prep night, so really the goal is to get as many people to come. So the main goal is to get parents to show up because parents need the FSA ID part, right, too? And that's the complicated part. So that's the main goal is to get them. The other thing is we are doing a passport system. Okay, so when students are or people are coming in, they get a passport. In the passport, they have to go through different destinations. First destination, they have to go get their financial aid fixed, create an account, whatever. Okay, step 2, they gotta apply to CMI. And it's not like we're requiring to come to CMI. CMI is just your safety net. Okay. Step 3, go through all the booths. Step 4, they will go to get the raffle. And anybody can join. There's also scholarship offices that will be coming, so I'm expecting you guys to stop at those offices. Okay. Get as much financial help as you can get. Okay, even though you're still at CMI, you can apply to RMI scholarship. Hope you guys know that. Okay, and when you guys do that, you get more refund. Okay. FSM as well. FSM, are you guys not doing your scholarship yet? Or is FSM not doing scholarship anymore?
We applied for this week, but we haven't.
Really? Okay, I need to figure out who's the. whatever present or whatever at the scholarship office. Okay? Those are my report. Anybody have any questions with the other things? Remember the Taiwan, that's a mandatory, we have to be there on time. We leave without you. Okay? Plus, it's just a great opportunity to show that, you know, CMI students are here for the Taiwanese president. Anybody else? Any questions? We all good?
Thank you, Mayor, for those, and I just wanna comment on some of the things that you raised up concerning, first of all, the incidents with our, you know, the club members in Wache having to pay for some of the expenses to do their car wash, which I find very concerning as well, and I assure you that I will make sure to bring this up with members in the executive council concerning this, because it's very wrong to impose such action without backing it up with policies or stuff that's does not support what they're doing. So I'll make sure to look into that. But thank you for providing those updates and information. And it is our hope that we try to work within this time frame to get these tasks done, and as well as December 3, to any students listening, we welcome your participation to join us as we welcome the president from Taiwan. And a special recognition to the office of the president for wanting to include the students of the College of the Marshall Islands to be its representative and welcoming and serenading the Taiwanese president. We appreciate it. Now if there's no other comments or questions, all right. Let us go down to SGA committee reports. And we will start from activities, and the chair will yield to himself, our public relations.
Good morning. Thank you, Roman. Once again, Yawalik. So for activity committee, upcoming activity will be Christmas welcoming party, which will held on November 30, 7 p.m. at CMI Courtyard. That is also fun.
Thank you, Goodwin Silk, for that update. Budget committee. I don't think we have stuff to report on this, like two piece first, the budgets. So there's none at the moment, so we'll move down to election. Well, we do have at least one thing to share from election. We want to know that during our 2024 to 2025 elections for student government, we had 52 votes. And we just want to note that these were some of the things that happened during the election. We had 52 votes from students. And we thank you for participating in the democratic process of electing your student leaders. All right, I'll yield this time to bylaw. The chair of bylaw, our SGA vice president, if he has any update.
For the meantime, there's still no updates on bylaw committee because we're reading the bylaw and I don't see any mistakes in it. Like the one included during the last meeting, there's no mistake. Everything is complete.
Thank you. All right, we shall now move on to item M, item 4, which is participatory governance committee report. I have reported on EC and Board of Regents. I will yield this time over to assuming the secretary is part of IEC for her report.
Thank you, Mr. President. So during our meeting on October 13, there was one item in the agenda that the chairperson told the members to share it with 13 members. So it is about the social justice working group. So according to what she said, they used to have that working group. Their role was to work on the policies. So she said that we should bring it back and have student, also have student representation. They just need our big that they should be the one in there or the different things. Palingan, ilan naman yun. You keep them.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is my first time hearing it. Wait, from IAC,
Yeah,
I haven't seen the,
it was in the meeting.
yeah, I haven't looked at it. I'll look at it once I finish EMC's one.
All right, thank you. I think we'll have to come back to it once we understood the role of this particular group is shaping policy for. Okay. All right, thank you. So let us move on to Enrollment Management Committee. Can you raise your hand if you're part of it? Okay, I'll yield this time to. So,
Thank you again, Wilmer, for giving me time. For enrollment management committee, things we talk about is, well, our earlier registration. And also, when Mayor mentioned, Maureen assistant. Yes, that's willing to help those who need, who have Maureen. And also survey for sons. And college prep night. So far, that's all.
No.
We have,
Student club handbook.
in student club handbook, as Louis mentioned before. We went through all it, I also went through all it, we'll have the meeting around this week. Yeah,
is that all?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Silk, I'll hand this over to Leap. Raise your hand if you're part of Leap. I'll yield this time to Anta and Joseph. So no update? Okay, okay, thank you. Okay, moving on, do we have any representative here from Early Support? Yes. What's the word? Same, no update.
For reply.
Learning support.
Yes.
All right. Accreditation. Who's part of accreditation? All right. Bertiacos Subcommittee, Senator of Business, the chair yields to you.
We haven't had that meeting.
All right. Interesting. Let us move down to plant and facilities.
That is me, and as I didn't went to the meeting, there isn't any major updates, so basically no updates, but updates with the college. We would like to, as a student, body government, or as a student, we like to give thanks for Pleasant facility for fixing up the floors in student lounge. Now it's a safe environment for us to play and hang out. And right now I am just going around college looking for minor damage, or not minor, but any type of damage, such as AC. Thanks to Wimmer for letting me know the AC in one of the computer labs on TH building. I forgot the room number, but it's across marine science, I believe, office. And the roof tiles in what's that? upper bound program. UB did the roofs, but besides that, nothing new, nothing crazy. It's good.
Thank you, Senator of Student Sports, for that update from plant and facilities. And we look forward to some of the progress in terms of facility maintenance, because we want our students to be safe regardless of wherever they are, and our staff as well, and all those things in the college parents. I shall give this time to the Vice President, if he has anything to share from information technology.
Q, for this committee, we haven't had.
I've had a meeting.
Interesting.
It's easy. Oh, yeah.
They're quarterly.
Alright, so budget. This treasurer is not here. So moving down to curriculum. Who's part of curriculum?
Me,
Alright, go ahead, Mr. Defang.
our CC committee meeting. Actually, we have meeting today and I miss.
Oh, yeah, that's something to do.
Yeah,
Alright. But we do encourage, if you have not attended the meeting, to look at their meeting minutes or any,
here,
if you have,
they were talking about
go ahead.
the courses. And Dr. E is joining them right now, so they're gonna discuss about the courses.
Is that all?
Mhm.
Thank you. We have reached all the participatory governance committee reports. And I would like to prioritize the students from the outer islands, if they would like to start first with their Senate reports. Starting from Chelawich, ilan may Gabriel, kung ano yung unang update?
Man ko more for the sailing job.
Or Senator Tibay? There's no update from Chelawich at the moment. Oh. I mean, the name of this device. Oh,
Who's Nicole?
Oh.
They are the recording.
well, that's your laptop. All right.
Okay.
But anyway, Kumoda Business Center. Then let's move down to the senators here for any updates, starting from business.
Thank you, Mr. President. So far, no updates, but we're supposed to have our event this Wednesday. But not say, no update yet. This weekend, yeah, this Wednesday. I think that's it.
Thank you for providing that. And I remember you told me that for the student events, the welcome party when we got approved, and all the student ambassador and Senate events were declined. Is that?
No, it's not declined. It's still with him.
I still wasn't, okay.
He just hasn't approved it. The Christmas party stuff is done. But the stuff for all the senators are not done.
Yeah, so we will continue to,
I think that's something you could bring to use.
yeah, sure. Anyway, thank you, Senator Business. If we may give this time to Senator of Education.
One reports that my event has been pushed back to next semester.
Mm.
To
circumstances. Overall coordinate. And you know, also the reason why is all the practicums and the PAs are done this month. Things like the for new students, you know.
So what's the name of this event that has been postponed?
Legacy conference.
The Legacy Conference. Thank you. Anything else?
My event with collaboration, health, nursing. The health talk and the caroling. The date is TBD,
Okay,
to be discussed here.
sure. 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 Thank you very much. Can we now acknowledge the Senator with Nursing for your report?
Amongst president. Just like what she said, our events, the college events that in Silano, that they CBB. As for my department, all nursing students, I must say they're very active. Because lately we're doing a decoration in our department. And actually right now, they're still decorating our department. The office, the labs. We also did a cleanup, so to everyone who's watching, all nursing students, como tada for helping out. You all did a really, really good job. And I bet Mr. President and also our vice presidents, they're really proud of you guys. And yeah, I think that's all.
Thank you so much. Before I would like to affirm our gratitude and thank the nursing department for, from what we see on the post, doing an excellent job. So let us move on. Well, the Senator Kelly is not here, so Senator of Diversity, you're okay, if you have anything to share with us.
So thank you very much. But for now, we don't have any plan or update for.
That's fine, thank you. Senator of Student Sports.
For updates of sports, we are currently in the volleyball tournament league, and it's coming to a close, and it's projected to be ended around this week. That's the goal, since school is about to be closing up. And I think we have one more event. I still have to talk to my excuse me, I forgot his exact position, but talk to Jason Sam for our ping pong tournament. But besides that, that's my report.
Thank you. The Senator of Resident Life is not here and has not shared with us his absence, so which is absent. Shadows has provided their report. Partially has not come up. So that means we'll go to item number 6, question and answer. So I'll just ask one question, and this is in regards to the bylaw. What will it look like, or what are the effects if we have Student Government Association meeting twice a month?
I'll answer that question. But according to the bylaw, it says monthly, once and twice.
I think my question is like, if you or anyone has the understanding of what's the process of amending that part of that position? Because the reason I'm getting at is there's so many important stuff that are coming up, and you'll have to wait for a month to discuss them, so I was wondering why not having them twice a month? Anything you would like to add on that?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, any response?
So we've had two meetings before in 1 month. I think one of the concerns was that was too many meetings. Because you guys have your regular standing committee meeting, you have your meetings with your student groups. Then you have your subcommittees from SGA, so your activity bylaws, whatever. Then you have your student leaders meeting. You have your student life that you have to worry about. You have your personal life. So when we had it, there was not a lot of students, like not even a quorum to make it up. I think the SGAs at the time got overwhelmed and they just cannot handle that many meetings. And it's not to say that you guys cannot handle it. I think it was just that group, it was actually two groups. I was looking at how they were doing and it was just not going well.
Sure.
And I think you guys, especially you being the leader of the group, you have to look at your group and see how people can handle that many tasks. Because, you know, you don't want to put too much stuff on people's plate and they cannot handle it. So I'm okay with anything as long as you guys come into agreement. If, you know, if you think that you really need the 2 meetings, but everybody thinks that we don't need that, maybe you guys could do special meetings. You know, special meetings can also happen. It's not a bad thing to have a special meetings. But I think, yeah, when you guys are getting too overworked, some of you guys will get overwhelmed and just not want to come to the SGA. Okay. So that's one thing I've noticed every single group. When some people get overworked, they don't want to come.
Thank you. That was a reasonable input. It is not something that we have to decide now, but have it deferred to our next SGA meeting on December. Just have time to think about it, go through it, just see what you think about it. Would it be appropriate or necessary, like based on how many issues are coming up, having twice a month, or just what we've been having regularly on a monthly basis? So that is a question that is put upon your table or something to reflect upon when we come back to our next meeting. Are there any questions other than the ones that have been posed? To anyone, to me, to the members, or anything in regards to what you've been hearing and would like or need clarification?
I'm sorry, I need something from you guys. This is something I've been asking for you guys for weeks now. The trunk or treat survey. I've been asking for that. Okay. Also, Maydong had her event. Who else had their event? You did for your sports.
Mhm.
Any other events that we held so far? Okay, so Maydong, I need the data from the people that showed up to your event as well. Okay, because that way we can also post it and making sure that people know we're aware. For the trunk or treat survey. Okay, and if you have not voted for the best trunk, please vote now because we are doing the prizes today. Okay, and we're gonna announce the winners today. We have the cash, we just have to separate it. Who else? I think I have a bunch of other person I forgot. Oh, study week is coming up next week. Okay,
Wow.
yeah, so you guys time is coming up really fast.
So
This is exactly what I told you. Once fall starts, it's gonna go fast. Like,
when is final? Next week
no, 2
after?
weeks after. No, 2 weeks from now.
So the week after next?
It's like December 5.
I think it's the second week of December, December 9th.
But what?
December 9th to 13th, yeah. So next week is all study week. So again, lounge will be closed. Fitness will be closed, and you guys, you can clock in and study. Okay, I need y'all to be in your A game. Okay, please pass. You guys got this. Okay, you've been doing so well. But that's pretty much it. The the other thing is, if you guys wanna work 1 week after finals, before Christmas break,
Oh, yeah, I was gonna,
okay, cause we gotta complete NSO stuff as well.
so when do we start working for NSO? Like, when,
January,
when should we come back and
so
prepare?
you guys finish December 13th with your finals. So the week after, we're just gonna work 1 week and then we're done.
And then we
So
come
that's
back,
December 16th to 20th,
okay,
and then we come back January 6th for NSO. Okay? We don't need to train you guys, right? You guys got it. You guys got it.
we just need one more,
Campus tour.
sports coordinator.
One more.
Yeah, because after this semester, Dahlia is going to be graduating,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
just letting
Okay.
you know.
Man. I thank you for that. I didn't know that. Okay. Is there anybody else graduating this semester?
Me and by the seats,
Are you done by this semester?
my AS.
Oh, but then you're doing your BA now?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're good, you're chilling.
Oh, then you're, cause once you're graduated, you're done, you cannot be a senator. And mine, so, like I said, you guys' schedules are pretty tight.
No date life.
So starting next week, December 2nd, you guys are busy 2 days. And then study week, and then finals, and then some break, and then come back for NSO. We got it. We've done worse. I've actually had SGAs and student leaders work the whole Christmas break.
What?
Yeah, and I'm not doing that to you guys. You guys need a break. Come on. With that being said, who is flying out as soon as finals is done? I'm going over there.
Jen.
Jen, when are you flying out? Okay, that's okay. You're fine. When are you flying out? December 10th. Anybody else, Matey?
Oh,
Are you flying out?
yeah,
When? 10?
no,
When?
and I didn't.
You don't know yet?
Not yet confirmed.
Okay. So I guess that's pretty much it, and then we'll discuss the dinner after this meeting.
Busy week.
You guys have busy 2 weeks starting now. You guys
Yeah.
have the Christmas party coming up.
All right, thank you for those inputs, and thank you everybody for being who you are and coming to these meetings and making sure you get all those tasks that you've been assigned accomplished. And there is a quote from Helen Keller, or I have to, Keller, sorry, not Killer, Helen Keller, who said, "Alone we can do the so little, but together we can do so much." So let us carry on with this, with this concept and the vision that we can, obviously with the help of Almighty God, get all the things that we are required to do. So at this moment, I won't ask for any motion to close the meeting. I'll just go ahead, since we are over time, and conclude the meeting and say meeting adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.